I have another example of how I edit images using the presets. Now here I have a session where I photographed myself from the tripod with the remote control, and let me show you the images unedited straight from the camera, so you have an idea how the unedited images look like. I photographed these images with the Canon 6D Mark II and the 85 1.2 lens at f1.2 to f2.0 most of the time. And so these are the images unedited straight from the camera, which look already pretty good. And I don't have to edit them, but I always edit images just to give them a personal style. So let's go into it and choose some different looks that we can apply. So you see, whenever I hover over one of these presets, you see actually what happens to the image. And most of them work really great for portraits. There are only 2 or 3 that are more for landscape shots, which are these 2. You see, obviously this is not great for portraits because of the color, but they are really great for the landscape photography. So let's just choose any kind of preset here. Maybe let's go with a warm look like Napoli. It gets really yellow. Let's turn the yellow a little bit down, and I keep the rest how it is. And now I select all images, click synchronize everything. You see up here now the program is working, it's done. And when I now click on any image, you have the look that I just applied, which is the Napoli look, and they are now applied to all images. And now all images have kind of the same look. And what I just need to do is make the images a little bit brighter or darker. But I don't need to do much in this image. I can straighten the horizon here so that these lines look fine, just like this. But I don't have to do much to these images. You see how quickly I have a kind of finished image without much editing to the actual image. I just need to edit one image, and I don't actually need to edit them or edit it because I have these presets here. I just click on one preset, that which I like most, and then copy that preset to all others by clicking here on synchronize. And this is now the final result. You see, this is how I took the images, by pushing this button. Camera's on a tripod, and the autofocus is on face detection, so I have my face in focus even at f1.2. And this is how quickly you can edit images. It's also the speed that I take images. So all these images were taken super quickly, and the editing is also done super quickly. Now you've seen now all the images here. Some are lit with the light from the back. Sometimes the light is coming from the front, and it doesn't really matter how the scene is. You see how quickly you get to final results. Let's choose another preset. So let's choose one image, and then again hover over these presets and just choose something different. Maybe a black and white look. We can choose black and white too. I now copy that to all other images, and let's just see what happens. Let's go to the beginning. And we have a nice black and white look, which gives us a kind of old look. If we were to print these images now, they would look pretty old, maybe like from many years old, because you have the grain in the image. So this is not about super sharpness, and actually put the sharpness down a little bit so the images look older, which is really nice when you have photographing old buildings or an old city that you visit, and then these black and white images really look like they were taken years ago or ages ago. So this is now the black and white look, and you see I don't actually do anything to the image. I just go through them, and I can save them now as they are. And now let's choose another look. Let's just go to one image, maybe this one. It doesn't really matter which one, and then choose another preset here. So what else could we do? Maybe a sepia look. Maybe make some more clarity, synchronize again. And now I go through, you see up here the program is working. I go through these images, and you see again the image in the final preset in the sepia vibe look. And I just need to make it brighter or darker. I don't have to actually go into an image and edit much. Of course I can click here and do these away, maybe straighten the horizon a little bit like this, but the look of the image is finished just by clicking on the preset. The look of the image is finished. It's just when I have to remove something, which often is not the case, often I don't need to. Maybe I put it like this, so you don't see the bin. And this is now a good final image, and it's done super quickly editing. Let's undo everything. Let's synchronize again, so all images are unedited. And let me do it again and choose another preset. And you see sometimes the color is very strong, sometimes the color is very warm, sometimes the color is colder. You have a variety of presets here that you can apply to kind of any situation, and you just decide what you want. Let's go to Gringo, which has a different color scheme, and let's maybe put the clarity a little bit higher. Synchronize again. Now all images might be a little bit too dark because I put this darker here. So then we need to adjust, but let's take a look. And now we have another look. It looks like it's darker now. It looks like the sun is much lower than it actually is. I can brighten this up again here as well. But you see, you get the point how quickly you can edit these images. Now all these presets are part of the preset pack. You get all of them. And this is what I do for everyday work as a full-time photographer. I don't do nothing else. I only take pictures, often weddings, photographing people, also people on the streets. When I have free time, I do something like this where I take pictures of myself. But I've learned over the years that photography is fun, it is fast, it is quick. You can do it in flow. It doesn't need much time. Editing an image does not need time. It needs a workflow, and this preset pack is meant to help you with your workflow. I can only give you my experience, and I think instead of buying a new camera, putting money into your workflow can be much more important than putting it into gear. And these are all the presets that I use every day. I don't have more presets. These are all I have created over the course of the last 7 years, and now you can profit from it too. Thank you very much.